Hello, folks. This is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball. I'm picking my numbers for the drawing on Saturday, March 25th, 2017. Decoding the Powerball strategies. Strategy number 1, individual numbers. Okay, so for this drawing, the individual numbers look like this. The first 9 had 4 hits in the last 6 drawings. And basically, just moving down the line here, the teens had 2 hits in the last 2 drawings, so I really believe that there's probably going to be a teen that will be coming up this drawing. There's been a lot of 20s, 5 20s in the last 6 drawings. In the 30s, there's been 2 hits in the last 6 drawings, so I believe that there's probably going to be a 30 that will be coming up in this drawing as well. The 40s have had 7 hits in the last 6 drawings. The 50s have had 5 hits in the last 6 drawings. And the 60s have had 1 hit. So I do believe that there's probably going to be a 60 as well. So I'm going to be looking for a teen number. I'm going to be looking for a 30 number. And I'm going to be looking for a 60 number. Okay, so the second strategy is to pick from group 1. Okay, so here in group 1, I'm going to go down the option cards here, and I decided to take number 5 blue to miss. As you can see, it's hit 19 times in a row, so hopefully it will miss. The longest streak before that was 17, so it's passed it by 2, so I'm hoping that it's going to miss this Saturday. Also, I'm going to take 14 blue as well. And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's the pattern here. Okay, and this pattern actually matches up with number 5 blue as well. So when I go to the game card, you can see that I eliminated all these numbers. Okay, so strategy number 3 is the group 2 overview. Okay, so here in the overview of group 2, you can see that all these red areas, they all have a result. So whether one of the 5 winning Powerballs landed in this red area will be in the stats down here. So basically, I keep track of all 15 of the option cards like this. So if there's a hit, I keep track of it and I add them all up. And basically, for that red area, there was 6 hits and 9 misses. So if there's more than 8 misses, I color this blue for cold. Okay. And if there's more than 8 hits, then I color it red for hot. So basically what that does for me is when I keep track of them like this, I try to predict which one's going to be red and which one's going to be blue. So if it's blue, then that means I believe there's going to be lots of misses to it, and I'm going to try to eliminate those misses off of the game card. And if I think it's going to be red, then I think there's going to be lots of hits. So I'm going to be picking numbers off of the game card. So I think it's going to be red here in the blue. And I think it's going to be blue over here under the gray. So lots of misses in the gray. Lots of hits in the brown. Okay. I think I just said blue, but lots of hits in the brown. And I believe that there's going to be lots of hits in the red and lots of misses in the blue. So we'll see what happens. Strategy number 4, picking the numbers that I hope will miss from group 2. Okay, so the first one I hope that will miss out of group 2 is number 6, purple. Okay, so next is yellow number 1. And I also think yellow number 3 is also going to miss. Okay, so the first one I'm going to take off the game board is this yellow number 1. So again, go to the game board and you can see that I eliminated it already, and that's what the game board looks like so far. Okay, so next is yellow number 3. And as you can see, this pattern, 7 down to the 31 and the 36 down to the 60. Take you over to the game card, and I'm going to eliminate those off of the game card like that. So the next one I was going to eliminate was purple number 6. And as you can see, if you look at that pattern and I go over to the game card, all those numbers are already eliminated. So there's nothing I can do there. Strategy number 5, picking the numbers I hope will hit from group 2. Okay, so the first one that I hope will hit is red number 4, and you can see the pattern of this and why I think it's going to hit. So next is all the way down on number 14, red. So I'll get down there real quick here. And you can see the pattern here of why I think that it's going to hit. So, okay, so next where I hope will hit is green number 11. And you can see the pattern here and why I'm choosing that one. And then the next one after that is going to be brown number 1. So you can see this pattern as well and why you think I think it's going to hit. And then the last pattern I'm going to take is gray number 6. And you can look at this pattern and you can see why I think it's going to triple up right here. Okay, so all my picks, I came up with these numbers on the side. And now I'm going to go to my group 3 to see what the odds and evens are and the highs and lows, left and right, and the red and blue areas are. Okay, so here on group 3, I'm going to predict that there's going to be more odd numbers than even numbers. I'm going to predict that there's more low numbers than high numbers. And I'm going to predict that there's going to be more numbers to the right than to the left. And then on this red and blue area, I believe that there's going to be more blue than there is red. So here on the game card color code, you can see that the last 6 drawings, there's been a blue number in each of these last 6. There's also been a purple number in each of these last 6. So I'm going to predict that none of the purple numbers or the blue numbers are going to come up in this drawing. Okay, so again, I predict that there's not going to be any purple numbers or blue numbers. So I can eliminate those off of the game card. Okay, and like I said, I thought there was going to be more odd numbers than even numbers. I thought there was going to be more numbers to the right than to the left. I thought there was going to be more numbers in the low side than the high side. And I thought there was going to be more in this blue area than the red area. So out of all these numbers over here, the 5 numbers that I came up with was 1, 13, 22, 47, and 63. So as you can see the 1's in orange, 13's red, 22 is orange, 47 is green, and 63 is orange. All right, folks, I appreciate you watching. Best of luck with your picks.